Good morning. This is Sidney Guajardo with Trading Places, and we're live from San Antonio, Texas. Let's go find some trades. All right, yesterday, what we've been doing is pretty much been calling the trend and seeing how we did. Let's get started. Let me see here. I usually never pick gold or US 30, so we'll skip those. We'll go to Euro, dollar. That must have been too close to call. I didn't do anything with that one. Okay. I know we did a few yesterday. Okay, so this one, short when the 480 turns. Sure went short. Didn't move much, but it went short. So let's go ahead and celebrate for that. Yes, sir, we did it. Feels good when you're going 100%. Nothing yet. There wasn't a lot of movement last night. There's a pretty good movement right there last few hours. That one where we just saw that big movement, that there must have been some kind of pressure on that one for it to go up, because it definitely didn't come up on the screen. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Well, it went short, that's for sure. Oh no, that was the oh, this was right here. Yeah, it went short. That was an old one, so we won't count that one, but still, very good. We'll go through these real quick, and then we'll start looking for some scalping trades. Okay. We'll go to the Rochelle really quickly and see if we can do some live scalping, and then we'll come back to the King Solomon for those of you who are looking for trend today. At some point, if you're watching the videos and you want to see the the proof on how our indicators work, you can definitely see them on YouTube. If you watch the AM session and then go to the PM sessions, it's kind of a progressive deal. So if you see that we're calling the trend right, more than likely the indicators are working. So if you'd like some information on that, please reach out to us. It's to start, it's $3.99, and you really get a lot for it. you know, the ability or the at least the information you have to move forward. I mean, it's up to you to actually enter the trade and learn Forex and do what you need to do to move forward, but you definitely have all the right people in your corner. So you get the Sierra charts, you get the training, you get access to the VIP room through Telegram, and we'll call out trades there. We usually call out maybe 5 to 6 trades a day. We haven't been doing that lately because I've been working on 2 indicators that we'll go over here shortly. But anyway, let's move on. Don't have a lot of time. Let's look at gold. Man, you know, that just blows my mind on how gold's doing. All right. It's definitely going short for sure. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay. I'm already in the money in gold, so that's how easy it is with this indicator. Let's move this over here. Put this right here. Move this over. Yeah, see how it's kind of going up a little bit. We need to get out of it as soon as it turns into profit. 1 second here. I'll get out of these 2. That's one thing I made mention before is one thing I really hate about doing live trading is sometimes when you get into a trade, there's some retracement, like on this one here. Doesn't mean we made a bad decision. It's just that there's a little bit of retracement. It'll come back down because we're trading with the trend, but, you know, waiting for it. Let's just kind of wait over here. Let's go to US 30. All right, US 30. That's kissing, so let's move to the next one. Euro, dollar. Let me see here. I really don't like this trade. There is a little bit of agreement. If we take this trade, the way it's set up, we're going long on a downward trend, so I'm not really digging that. Let's look at this one. This could also be a long trade on a downward trend. US dollar, yen. We gotta wait until this. Let's see how the vessels are moving in an upward direction. The only thing is we gotta wait for agreement, and the only thing we're waiting on is the money rope to turn yellow or green. You see that gold? All the indicators are there, and a stupid thing just moves all over this. That's why I hate trading gold. But it's profitable. But that thing is slippery, boy, man. Yeah, let's not wait for US dollar. Okay. All right, let's go to euro Euro yen. Nothing. No agreement here either. Pound Swiss. Nothing. No agreement here. Looking for the vessel to be above or below the rope and all three indicators. You actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things to look at, and they all have to be the same. And it's super easy. 9 sounds like a lot, but it's not. You can tell just by looking at it for 2 seconds. Kissing. It's kind of, man, that's a weird one. Look at this. It's all the way down at the bottom on this side, on the sidewalk. Let's just move along here. Euro pound. This one kind of has some potential here. Down, down. This one wants to turn, but there's, you see how there's upward pressure here? That's why it's so hard to take a short call when the money's moving long. There's some kissing going on here. There's a lot of kissing there. Let's just go next one. Yep. Let's look at this one. Dollar CAD. Come on now, where's dollar CAD? Did I just miss it? Unbelievable. Where? Are you kidding me? Did I just miss it like 10 times? How did I miss it? How did I do that? That's, sorry about that, folks. Whoops. We're scalping, so we gotta go on the 5-minute. So, this one's definitely going long. I'm going to go ahead and let's verify this just in case. It's like it's turning down. That took way too long, guys. I'm sorry. That could have been a trade there. Aussie dollar CAD. This is definitely something we want to look at here. Aussie dollar CAD. And I kind of like it long. Let's wait here for a little bit. I like this trade. You really have to wait a little bit for these trades that are going long, and you know, the pressure is to go long as well. That's trading with a trend. It's kind of like, you know, how would you like to be running, with the wind to your back or a headwind? It's a lot easier when you have when you have the wind to your back. This one's in retracement though. You look at the 4-hour. It is definitely starting to go up. I think what we need to do is wait till it breaks this line here. Let's just sit here and wait for it. This is kind of a new direction. We have pressure to go long. I want to sit here and look and wait. working with this new indicator here. I got to make some tweaks to it, make it a better entry level, make it to where we can have a better entry level. You know, we're already positive on this gold. Well, we were positive. Geez, look at that. Went from making 150 down to lose. Gee, that is so funny. It's not funny because it's, you know, this is the way a real account looks. Ugh. I thought the McLaren one was fast. Unbelievable. Well, dang it, man. Let's go to the next one, boy. This Forex is crazy today. Aussie dollar, NZD. This is going short. It's going up again. EuroCAD. Let's look at this EuroCAD here. This one's going long, but it's going short. Guys, this is a little tough today. Definitely tough. You know what? Today, with us going through about 10 trade pairs here, it started yesterday. I guess I didn't call as many trades as I thought I did, but there's, you know, when you sit behind a computer or your iPad or anything, wherever you're trading, you have to get into the mindset, and I have to work on this too, guys. I've been trading for a while, that just because you sit behind the desk and you're ready to take trades, don't look too hard. You know, don't only take the good ones. This is your business. It's your business. Do whatever makes sense. You can't be looking for trades. Well, if this did this, and I have the same problem. If I could just learn how to curtail that, I'd be batting in the high 90s. And that's about as perfect as you can get in Forex. As a matter of fact, if you're batting 75% in Forex, you are crushing it. You know, I just happen to, I mean, I can't call it lucky, but maybe I have a knack for looking at things just a tad bit different. Maybe my outlook's different. But you know what? Hold on, my server's blinking. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. The last time that light was blinking, it the go to meeting crashed. So I don't want that to happen for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this gold trade before it loses 1,000. Okay, 1-for-1 on gold. These are some experiments. This is, guys, this is a demo trade. I don't want you to think by any means that I'm trading a $100,000 account, going live. I do this. My accounts are hooked up to FX Book, so even my demo accounts, they do count, because people sometimes, like that firm in Australia that wants me to trade their money, they look at things like that. So we just have to be. I treat my demo accounts like a live account. I stick by the same rules. I'm not a, Wild West, gunfighter type of mentality. I take my time. So, anyway, let's look for some more scalps. We'll go through about 5 more, and then there's no agreement here. I'm really not liking what I'm seeing today. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, let's. You know what? We'll call the trend in about 10 trades or 10 currency pairs, and then we'll go back to see if there's any scalps. Let's move this out of the way. As slippery as gold is, I was gonna say let's try and call it today, but boy, that thing is just dropping like a rock. Look at that, man. Is there any end in sight? US 30. I'm gonna. God dang it. The indicators usually don't work on the indices. Indices is like the German 30. The US 30, which is a stock market, but I'm just going to call it long. I mean, I could be wrong, but anyway. I definitely wouldn't take this trade unless you're on top of it. What I mean is, I wouldn't take this trade and let it sit for 6 hours. I'd be monitoring it. I know a lot of us can't do that, but let's take a look at euro dollar. It's definitely going short for sure. We'll be okay on this one. Let's just verify these trades here. Aussie dollar JPY. 4 hours. Yeah, this is the right call. We're definitely going short. Yeah, we'll be fine on that one. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one short too. It's going long on a downward trend. It's kind of weird, isn't it? So it'll bounce somewhere up here and come back down. There's a lot of pressure. Everything says it's going short. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some notes here. We'll just call this short too. A USD JPY. This thing is just floating, but let's put a linear or a linear. Let's put a horizontal line here just to see where we were. I'll put some notes. I'm gonna call it short. On all indicators. Turn 0506. Okay, so what I mean by when all indicators turn is we're looking at 6 indicators here. I'm going to show you. So this rope is an indicator. This rope is an indicator, and so is this one. Okay, so what I need them to do is I need all 3 of them to go in a downward position, right? So they all need to be doing like similar to this right here. You see what the street is? Oh, it needs to be doing something like that. But all 3 of them need to be going that way. Okay? We're not really worried about the vessel right now. What we're worried about is the direction, because we're not scalping. And also what you need to be looking at is the color of the screen. Okay? So when I say indicators short, when all indicators turn, that means this has to be going down, this has to be going down, and this has to be going down. When you see that, you can get in the trade. That's what I mean by that. Okay, let's do some erasing here, erase all the drawings, and let's go to the next trade. Euro yen. So all the indicators are going short on euro yen. So let's go take a look. I like this one. I'm going to take it short now. So yep, we're in it. So I like this one short. I'm going to see, and I like it for the rest of the day short. Now you have to figure out the entry point and when to exit is just it's just the same. We're going short, and it's 0.06. And for those of you who've never been on this before, I started this maybe a few days ago, or if I like a trade and I see the direction it's going, I'll actually put what direction it's going, if I'm going to take the trade or not, and I'll also put the date and what session it is, because we have 2 trainings. So tonight we'll see how good we are, right? It's usually it's in the 100%, 90, 98, 99% of the time. I missed 2 yesterday, but I had missed 2 in a couple of weeks. But let me see here. I don't like this trade. Yesterday, I was telling the guys yesterday when I was training, I was telling the people on the session here that we came up with this new indicator here. We're not done with it yet, but there's going to be, like King Solomon is an indicator, and you see that, and the come and take it is a workbook, is just there, and then Rochelle is just one. They're all different here. Where we go one, we go all. This is all, it's all right here. Well, the mobile alerts, the Moab alerts, the mother of all bombs. This indicator is going to be divided up into, what did I say yesterday? 4 chart books. And I'm going to have all the trade pairs. None of these match right now, but they will. Everything's going to be in order. And what it's going to do is going to monitor these trades all day. And when you get a trend like here, like right here, we just got a signal to go short, right? The reason why this signal is a little late is because it come out of consolidation. So you're going to get an alert, or once I have this thing worked out, you're going to get an alert that's going to go to your email, and it's going to be on all trade pairs. So what you do is you come take a look at it. So let's say you would have got this alert 10 minutes ago. You would have looked at it and said, you know what, I really don't like that trade. All it is just going to tell you, hey, come here and come look at this trade. That's all you got to do. And this is almost the finishing touches. So very, very neat. So before it'll be Moab 1, Moab 2, Moab 3, Moab 4. So this is just making it very easy. So consolidation is our nemesis, right? So I have an indicator for that here. This is going to be something else. It's not done yet. We're losing money. Don't expect to lose this type of money. It still works very well. I'm just working on price trigger. Obviously, I was off on this one, but gold I normally monitor while I'm on top of the trade. This one here is a mistake that I made. You have to be on the 4-hour candle to use this. You can also use this for scalping, but I'd rather use the Rochelle. But this one's another indicator that I'm working on. The reason I have it on MT4 is because the colors are more robust. And we all know in Forex, color is it's very important. And I'm colorblind, but for some reason I can see the colors better on the MT4. But once I get this done, this is going to be awesome. Look at this. I'm going to show you what it's done so far. This is what my students have to look forward to. I opened this on 5/1. Was that maybe a Friday? I opened it after the close of business on Friday at 4. And so I didn't take any. I took maybe 1 or 2 trades, I think. And then Saturday I didn't take anything. And then Sunday when the market opened, wherever it was, it recorded it at a different hour because I'm Central Time, U.S., and this opened up at another time zone. But look at this. I missed 1 trade here. Go figures, US 30. And I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 trades. And these trades could have been a little more profitable. But as soon as they got positive, I closed them. It's like I said, it's a demo account, and I'm testing out this indicator. But you could see there I missed 2 out of 31 or whatever it was. That puts me in the high 90s. This is remarkable. So if you take a look at it on percentage wise, I'm not that good in math, so I'm going to have to do 2 equations here to see how much this is, but I guess it's 5960 divided by 100,000. My account grew by almost 6% in 2 days. Because we started, and I took a couple trades on Sunday. That really doesn't count. I just did it as it could count, but anyway, 6%, and it's 2% a day. So if you take a look at that, that's 2% times 20. What's that? 2% times, let's say 21, 22 trading days. You can grow your account in 40. Actually, so if I could stay this accurate, I could double $100,000 account in a month. Now that takes a lot of work to do that, to be diligent. But I'm just showing you, you don't have to do much to make money in Forex. You just have to do it right. So this is profitable already. The one I just took, I'm going to go ahead and quit there. What was that trade? Euro JPY. So for the most part, this thing is very, very accurate. I'm very proud of this trade here, or this indicator. Okay, so we looked at this, and this is going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. The King Solomon, we went through about 10 trades today and didn't see anything in the direction we wanted. Forex is being a little weird. We tried to scalp some. I went through about 10 of those. Oh, let me see. Let's go through them again. We have a little time. Let's go to gold. I don't see anything here. US 30. This one looks like it's climbing. US 30. Make sure you're on the right candle. We got to wait for these indicators turn here, and then I'm going to buy it. See how it just keeps coming up and down. You have two forces working against each other, an upward trend and then the current condition. The reason I like this one is because we're going on an upward trend and we're taking it long. So, Jesus, come on, people. We got some coffee to drink. Have y'all seen that coffee cup at Starbucks? It's called the Ember. Man, I really need one of those. It's a remote control coffee cup that keeps your coffee hot at a certain temperature and everything. It's pretty neat. Man. Could be there all day. Let's look at look at these again. We'll look at about 5 or 6 trades. I don't see anything here. This is remarkable. Forex needs to be put in timeout today. It's not behaving. Let's look at pound Swiss. It looks like it wants to go down. Can't make up its mind. This is unbelievable here. Here's a look at this. Move this over. So do you see pound Swiss? I'm in it on a buy. And this is this serrated line. It looks like a serrated line or a dotted line. I took it way up here. Let me show you here. Right here, serrated or whatever, dotted or whatever it is. Bottom line, this is where I took the trade. And I took it on a buy. That means this should be over here. Let me tell you the importance of paying attention. So, hold on. I took this trade on a buy on a 5-minute candle. I didn't mean to do that. You're supposed to take a trade on a 4-hour candle on this indicator. So do you see how this one is going up? And the other one was this whole situation changed yesterday. But I took this trade based on what a 5-minute candle said, not a 4-hour candle. So it looks like I'm gonna be okay on this one because it's turned around. It's going up now. So it'll retrace right here and bounce. I don't know. It could be off of this line here, but anyway, it's going to bounce and it's going to go back up. So we'll be okay. Thank God. But this is the importance. When you're going to use this indicator right here, the one on MT4, you have to make sure that you have the Bollinger Band on there. And it'll come preloaded like that for my students. This one probably won't be released, I'd say about middle June. But it's going to be a very remarkable trade. I keep telling everybody as a joke, I said, once you get this indicator, you better start looking for your own private island, because you'll be able to afford one. That's if you use it correctly. I mean, anyway. So, guys, that's boy, I don't see anything else here. We've checked twice on Rochelle and twice on King Solomon. We're looking and looking and looking. I really don't see anything here. We made some trend calls, about 4 or 5 of them. So maybe the action will be later on during the day. So I'm going to keep my computer on just to do some trades later on. But I appreciate you hopping on today. If you feel you didn't get enough on training today, which there wasn't much to train on, I invite you to go to our YouTube channel. It's Trading Places, and I have every single, unless our go-to-meeting crashed or something, but I have every single training since we started. There's probably about 30 or 40 videos, and there's some other explanation on what we do here. There's a lot of videos. I'll put out some motivational videos. I used to teach this all over the United States as well as real estate. So I'm a full-time investor. So if you have some questions on just pure investing, whether it's Forex or commercial or residential real estate, I'm the guy to talk to. But anyway, if you want to start, the easiest way to start investing, and actually you can probably make a little more money or just about the same amount of money in Forex. It's quicker money too. Real estate's a little longer. You have to be patient with it. But anyway, if you want to get started in Forex, it's $3.99 to start and $99 a month. And we do have some special indicators like the one I'm working on here that may require a surcharge. But if you're making money, then it doesn't hurt as bad when you're spending it for education. But anyway, on behalf of Trading Places in San Antonio, Texas, my name is Sidney Guajardo. Oh, one last thing I want to add is, guys, I really believe we were put on this planet to help people that can't help themselves. So with that, I'll bid you a good day. Make it productive and hug your kids. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.